What up? Let's get to it. So bottom line is, the Minnesota Vikings need to draft Will Levis from the University of Kentucky, quarterback. I'm going to get right into it, man. Not too much needs to be said. Seen that guy on film, seen some of his Georgia clips, some of the game when they faced Georgia, right? The best team in the land with a fire defense. Oh, that guy can ball, man. Oh, yeah, that guy Will Levis can ball like a mug, heavy. The Vikings need to get him. And the Vikings have a few choices in this draft. There's some quarterbacks, some mobile quarterbacks in the draft heavy. I like Anthony Richardson the best, but if for some reason he's gone, they can't make it work, all right. There's other guys you can get who are dynamic, who may be good or great at the next level. The Vikings must take a chance. They cannot be scared to go for a quarterback. No matter how many bad drafts, bad quarterbacks, etc., you can't give up. If they're a bust, they're a bust. Move on to the next season and to the next one. Got to keep trying, though, man. Got to keep trying. They got to find that quarterback to replace Kirk. The time is now, and they can get one in this draft. Heavy. I know everybody's saying this draft isn't quarterback heavy. Not a lot of great talent. I disagree. I think there's some guys in there with the potential to be great, man. Heavy. But the Minnesota Vikings really need to look at Will Levis, man. Quarterback, crazy arm, dynamic arm, right? Strong arm, what the Vikings need. They compare him to Josh Allen a little bit. Cannon for an arm, man. Quick release, man. Has the ability to put the ball in the right spot, Throw it a certain way, put it in a certain spot for the receiver. That only he can catch it, only he can grab it, man. That's a true talent. Once again, has a cannon for an arm, man. He can throw it with the best of them. You're talking about not only a cannon for an arm, a guy who can throw the ball, stand in the pocket if he needs to, and be a true quarterback, right? Needs to work on seeing the field more. Sometimes he forces the ball in because he knows his arm is crazy. So sometimes he may rely on it too much or force the pass. Sometimes he gets confused and defense is showing him disguises, etc., showing him different looks. He makes bad plays when that happens. That's something he has to work on, man. Seeing the field better, reading the defense, even when they bring you disguises. That's all part of the NFL game, right? He must grow and get better at that. Some say he should work on his footwork, have better footwork in the pocket and when throwing. And in some cases, yes, but that's him naturally. His arm is crazy, so certain throws he can make without being imbalanced, or he can make crazy throws being off balance, right, with accuracy. That's his skill. That's the type of athlete he is. That's why he's so dangerous and has a lot of potential to be great. Not too many guys can throw it, 50 plus yards, leaning on their back foot, heavy. So this guy has a lot of skill. Definitely things to work on. But when you talk about somebody who's an all-around player, wants to be the best, seems like he has the mentality heavy to go along with the skills and the physical abilities. Somebody who wants to be the best, wants to be great. He has all the talent in the world. If the right guy gets him, the right coach, quarterback whisperer maybe, Kevin O'Connell. That's what it's really about, man, development. I mean, more things play a role than that, but a big thing, a major key, is how the player is developed. What kind of coaches get their hands on him? And what can they do with them? Can they mold him to be great, to reach his maximum full potential? Dig me? That's what it's about. That's what it comes down to. But I think if O'Connell got a guy like Levis or any quarterback in this draft, man, sky's the limit. Matter of fact, it's no limit for that man. That boy ready, man. He a dog, let him eat. But yeah, the Vikings need to look at drafting Will Levis, man, quarterback from Kentucky. It's time to take a chance, take a risk, and try to get a quarterback in here to replace Kirk, to be his replacement, whether he takes his spot or not, man, no matter what. But the time is now for the Vikings to get a quarterback, a mobile one at that, who can escape the pocket, make shit happen, man. Where conditions may not be perfect, but it doesn't matter. They can still make a play. A guy like Will Levis run around, scramble out the pocket, let one rip downfield. He has very good accuracy, pinpoint, when feeling confident, when not rattled. when being in his rhythm, in his zone. And like I said, sometimes if he gets flustered, gets confused, gets pressure on him, he forces it in there or can't read the defense that well, but that will improve with time, man, and with the right coaching staff. And once again, if he turns out not to be it, it's just what it is. Go on to the next draft. Keep fighting. Keep looking for that guy because you got to have him, period. And he's dead this year, heavy. But that's my opinion on it, man. The Minnesota Vikings need to draft Will Levis, quarterback. Let's get to it. Let me know if you agree. You rocking and rolling with Will Levis? Or you like somebody else? Or how do you feel about it? Do you think the Vikings should draft a QB in the first place? I do heavy. Period, man. It's time for the Vikings to find their guy, man. No doubt. Big SKOL head. Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, you hear me? SKOL, like that. Heavy.